Hello everybody, welcome to a little bit of MyGM mode here. We're going to do a full 15-week, all the way up until WrestleMania in this one episode, and just see how we do, to be honest, because I've been really enjoying my 2K, the GM mode, and I hope you guys who have been playing it have been too. I think I'm going to go with somebody different. I've tried William Regal, I've tried Adam Pearce. I might go for Sonya Deville today. I like the fact that the entire roster's morale is going to be increased. That's a huge positive to me. We're going to go with... So what's Fighting Champion again? I need to remember that. It's title matches booked for this week will receive a large match rating. So it's only that 1 week. I really do think like SmackDown definitely has the best one. This is War, takes away 3 randoms. That's fine. Your network deal is tripled if you gain fans this week. That means nothing to me. I'm going to stick with the SmackDown versus Raw. I really do think that's the best matchup, to be honest. And we're going to keep Adam Pearce on Raw. So he gets the Rivalries one, which actually is a really good one. We're going to do 15 weeks. We're going to do the default draft pool. Maybe if you guys would like to see more of these, I'll do 15 weeks of a custom pool with like some created superstars and stuff from the created database that you can get. So, right, so just in case you didn't know the rules, you get just short of $3 million to start off with your roster. Now, I'm not going to do anything like special with this, but what I might do is start using wrestlers that I haven't used before, so I think we should definitely do that and look for wrestlers that I definitely have not used yet. Karrion Kross. Walter's a great one. Walter would be a really good one, to be fair. I might actually get him. I try and stay away from a lot of specialists, you know. I really do. I did see a guy that I might have to go for, just for the simple fact of what's happened recently. But I'm just going to look through the rest of this, because every now and then, like when you load through, there's different wrestlers every time you load this through. So I'm just intrigued by who's there and who's not. Like Jinder Mahal is unbelievable. His stamina is so high and he's so cheap. His popularity is not even that bad. It really isn't, but he is so cheap. So that could be a good option. I like Shotzi as well. She's also... I don't understand why she's a heel. But yeah, I think the first pick, I'm going to go with Big E. I am. I'm going to go with Big E. Okay, so Big E being a bruiser, we obviously need a heel fighter. So we got Nakamura, who's perfect against him. We're giving ourselves a disadvantage by not going with these bigger names. I don't really mind, to be honest. Now let's look at some of the women. There's a few women that I haven't used before, so that I might actually start using. Bianca Belair is definitely one of them. I haven't used Bianca Belair yet. So I think we go with there. And we could go Carmella, you know. We could go Carmella. Because she does have that fight in, so that links quite well. But also so does Mia Yim. And Reckoning, which is obviously Mia Yim. Lacey Evans. Oh, I do like Lacey Evans. High stamina too, cheaper. We'll go with Lacey Evans. Tamina being picked up, so they got some good picks already. Alexa Bliss and Tamina, that's a good link up. Let's go back to the men's then. Who haven't I used yet? I'm quite intrigued by a good old Walter pickup when he's 90 stamina and 60 popularity, which is quite interesting. I might do it by popularity and see who is at the top. So it is Drew McIntyre, Roman Reigns, Edge, and Walter. That's quite interesting, actually, that they got Walter that high. But yeah, I'm happy to bring in Walter. Then we can look at a babyface who is a cruiser. Who do we have in that selection? We've got Kofi Kingston. Hey, that's not bad at all, because we got Big E. And then... Oh... If we can find a bruiser heel. Oh no, we need a fighter, don't we? So, isn't... I'm sure if he's in this list... T-Bar, no. MVP is a good option. What I'm thinking is somebody to pair up with Walter, and we got ourselves a little tag team, Kofi Kingston, Big E. Akira Tozawa. I guess he's even dressed kind of in the same thing as Walter. He doesn't have... What I was looking for was Walter's tag team partners, but I don't think they're here. So I might just have to bear with it and just go with other people instead. They're not here. No. Akira Tozawa is not a bad shout. At this point, we don't actually have our men's champ, which is quite funny. Maybe we just go for it now because we still got Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre on the roster to pick up. We're still quite a lot of money too, which I'm more than happy to go for. So let's... I've done Roman Reigns already, I think. To be fair, I haven't recorded with Roman Reigns yet. Oh, I've seen a good pairing. I think I've seen a really good pairing. We could go Randy Orton, although I already have done one Randy Orton. Is there any other fighters? MVP. I think it's going to be Randy Orton. He'll be the only one that I've used already in a series. But they match up quite well. The GM did pick Randy Orton. We've got 831 left. We need to pick up a couple more women. We've got Nia Jax as a giant, but I'm not a huge fan of Nia Jax, to be honest. Ember Moon is a good cruiser. Is there any other giants? There's sometimes like 2 or 3 giants, but like with just Nia Jax is a little bit annoying, so maybe we're going to have to go... Shayna Baszler's fantastic. I've already had Shayna Baszler, but I might just go for her again. In all seriousness, who really cares if I've already picked one up? Let's go Rhea Ripley first, actually. I like Rhea Ripley. So, Rhea is... She's a fighter, so we need a bruiser to go... No, we need a fighter. A heel fighter, so we've got Carmella. I don't understand why they've made Mia Yim a heel. That makes no sense to me. Tegan Nox against Rhea Ripley. It's not bad, to be fair. Let's go with Carmella. Let's go with Carmella. She's got the high popularity. We might as well. So we've got 300 left. I think what we should do, because we've got 4 women. Yeah, we've got 4 women. We'll probably sign a free agent woman just to bolster that. And then what I'm thinking we do now is go for Oh, no, Shotzi. I do like Shotzi. I'm going to pick up Shotzi because she's so cheap. And what we're going to do is we're going to save a lot of money at the start because I'm going to go for another man, probably a specialist now, who's going to be really cheap. Yeah. Because down the bottom here, we got like Whacking Wild is unbelievably cheap. So is only Lorcan though. I haven't seen a lot of these in the roster before. Be good to pick one of them up. Grand Metalik, possibly. Oh, Jinder Mahal's there. I did mention Jinder Mahal before. I'm going to go Jinder Mahal. When we have a little bit more money, maybe we can release a couple of people and bring some other people in. But I think we've got enough now. Let's confirm that. That's a good draft. Like, I didn't go with the best known, but we picked up Drew McIntyre pretty late, to be fair. But we got a good tag team division.
strategy here. The GM has selected Ivar. What a pick. Only a matter of time.
Okay. I really wish like you could select what gimmick they have at the time, because like Ivar, go back to when they were like War Raiders. That'd have been much better. Okay, so they picked up 2 more than what we did, but we're still fine. It always starts like that, and we always will lose the first few weeks because for some reason they are just so good in the first couple of weeks on hard mode. Sonya Deville, I was born for this. Good and expecting big things to SmackDown this season. Make it an amazing show. Nice. So we select our champion. Now, Drew McIntyre is the bruiser. He goes up against the heel fighter. So I think we go with Randy Orton. Yes. Randy Orton. He is our champ. Because we've got a heel, I like to go with a face women's champion, Rhea Ripley. That makes sense to me. I like those 2 champions. Okay, so in our journal, we have a schedule running this week. We get a contract negotiation. It's not a bad one, I guess. But Birth of Legends, 6 random superstars in your roster will have their popularity increased by 6. We might as well use it now. There is no point in waiting. It's going to pick 6 random people anyway, so we might as well get the benefit from it straight away. I think that's Randy Orton who gets it, which is huge. It is. Randy Orton's going to be one of the most... And Drew McIntyre. We've gained massively from this because a few of the ones that got it were big parts of our roster. So if you look at the legends, like these will change every single week, which I quite like, to be fair, because like you can take a gamble each time. And in the free agents, it's exactly the same. Sometimes like you have permanent ones. Sometimes they are only for a set amount of time. Every now and then you get a really good permanent, like these actually. So you get quite good permanent like jobbers, which is really good to keep for a long time, because you can pretty much build them up to the point where they are almost like one of the best on your roster, which I have done. I really like the fact that Triton is one of them. He just looks hilarious to me. His promo's so bad that there's no point. Like, at least get one with a decent promo. They are all so poor at promos. Oh, that's a shame. So yeah, she's a 2 out of 5, but she's only 10 weeks. 5 weeks there. Like, if you got the actual contract one, maybe, but we'll keep looking at that, because that might be something that we do. So, to begin with, we're not going to do anything. Well, we can't, to be fair. You can't do anything. So, the power cards we've already used. Superstar GM is raise the entire roster's morale by 15. Not going to use that yet. The reason for it is morale's probably okay right now. It's when people aren't getting booked and stuff that we need to worry about that. So, for right now, let's do a call-out of Drew McIntyre calling out Randy Orton. I like it. Drew's got a 3 promo, so that's not bad. We can then put Randy Orton in a match and have a running. Oh, we can't do that. We can't. I'll tell you what then. I'll tell you what. Clear that promo. Drew McIntyre is going to go up against Nakamura, but there's going to be a run-in with Randy Orton on Drew McIntyre. So that starts up that. Yes. Yes, it does. Now, let's do a tag match at the start. We mentioned putting these together. It makes sense to me. Kofi Kingston, Big E. That goes Fighter and Bruiser and goes Cruiser and Giant. It works so well together. Let's make it a tables match. We can afford to do a little tables match straight away. Then we got a women's match. So, first off, we're going to do Bianca Belair versus Lacey Evans. And then, hold on, who's got the more popularity? Yeah, Carmelo will then go and call out Rhea Ripley. Yeah, that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. Carmella calling out the champ. She's got 4 on the mic as well, so that's fantastic. And then we can do a self-promo. These are the only 3 left. Jinder Mahal isn't going to be used that first week despite him having really good stamina. We're going to use Rhea Ripley and get her a little bit more popular each and every time. I like it to start off. I guarantee we won't win because we never do on hard mode. But, hey, the trick is to get to the Thunderdome early. Once you've got that, that's when you start making a lot of money. You can bring people in. And you can usually get to that. Oh my god. Great match straight away. We'll take it. I mean, it was paired up really well. New rivalry as well. Walton, Tozawa, Kingston, Big E. Happy. Call out was okay. New rivalry though. That's good. And then Bianca Belair, Lacey Evans. Can this be a good match? Mediocre. New rivalry though. It was paired well. The styles. No effect, really. That's poor, isn't it? Okay, we got Randy Orton running on this though with Drew McIntyre. So King Nakamura wins. It's an okay match. And then if we simulate their show, watch how much they beat us. Look at that. They got a 4-star main event. It's ridiculous. A tables match between John Cena and Roderick Strong. John Cena did win though. You can tell because of the gold streak. It's just weird, isn't it? How, like, whatever they do is always good. It never makes sense, really. We gained 83,000. We profited 70,000. So that's what we need for the next few weeks. We just need to keep profiting. Then we can sign somebody big. That makes sense to me. They also gained 87,000. Does that mean we've gained more fans? No, they're ranked more. They're ranked just a little bit more. It's close, though. It's a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be. 3 weeks until Backlash. That loser, Randy, attacked me during last fight. I'm not going to stand for garbage like that. I want to settle things in the ring with him in the next 3 weeks. Of course you can, Drew. We will get that done immediately, in fact. So, have your most popular available male and... Oh, good. Fight each other. That could be that match. That will most likely be that match. It is that match. That's fantastic, then. That will be... I mean, we could go and start spending a little bit of money. Let's just do tables match. Tables match is so cheap, and yet it makes it just a little bit good. That makes sense. Okay. Then the opener, we could just go with the same tag match. And use that for the time being. Then the match in the middle, we've got that now as another match. Do we do title match? We could just do title match. Does it really matter? I don't really suppose it does. We still haven't got Jinder Mahal in the match yet, and he's gone up to 100 stamina. Who's really good? Bianca on self promo. We're kind of using the same people, but we need to not do that all the time. Else we're going to only shoot ourselves in the foot. Nakamura, after he obviously won last week, can start spitting his mouth a little bit. A little bit of a promo for Nakamura. King Nakamura. Okay. Now there are new logistics available. We could go... Let's go to the highest ticket prices, but we don't use any of these yet until we start bringing in the money. Until we start bringing in the moolah. Now, again, like I mentioned, if you look back on this... You start to see other people in here every single time. Is there permanent people who are good on the mic? Joe Wheeler being one of them. A 3 out of 5. There we go. He's a heel, but he's a cruiserweight. So the only one that he really matched with... Oh, look. Typical. Fabian Eichner is there now. We could have paired him with Walter, but never mind. Love Fabian Eichner. It all depends, obviously, who's there at the time, isn't it? It all depends who's there at the time. Maybe we'll use one of these later on. Because right now we don't really have the option. Well, we have options, obviously, but we don't really have like anybody good there. Whitney Quaid's there again. She's a cruiser. We don't have like the paired for it. It really is that important to get those in there, really. 5 weeks for 94 grand for Goldberg's. Quite good, really. Is there a permanent option for these? No. You just get them for the 10 weeks. So I always think that you save these then until the first 5 weeks is done. Especially when you're only doing a 15-week promo. Or 15-week run, sorry. But that's good enough for me. We got the tables match there, $5,000. So we're not spending too much. The show's only going to cost us $20,000. But because we got the concept hall, we should get a little bit more money back in. Okay, simulate this match, that tag team match. Just build the rivalry again. Good. Different winners this time. A good match. It's a level 2 already. We're on fire. We're flying by. Bianca Belair. Bit of self-promo, Bianca. No effect again. What are these people doing in their promos? They're not gaining any fans. Rhea Ripley is the winner. It's an okay match. The rivalry continues. That's good, because it wasn't better than the opener, which obviously you get told off for, if it is. There we go. Nakamura can cut a promo. That goes up by 2. So, the main event. It's a tables match, and it is for the championship. Can Randy retain? He does retain. The storyline continues, though. It's an amazing match straight away. There's a new level 1 rivalry, too. Lovely stuff. We'll simulate this show. See, they've done that very well. 2 giants against each other. They've drafted incredibly well there. Let's confirm that. Wow, they did so good again. They've beat us again. That mid-card match, how that's a 3. It's an Extreme Rules match, that's why. Their main event is 2 guys that I've never even, like... I mean, Humberto, I suppose I have, but the other guy... Like, I couldn't tell you who he was because I don't really watch the main roster right now. Or WWE at all right now. We gained 84,000. Free book and advertisement. That's why it's really crucial to do your GM tasks. I'm going to move this in. That's better. They gained 92,000. But we're getting a lot more profit. And that's what I'm looking at right now. Our money is much better right now. Because down the line, that's when we start catching and overtaking them after Backlash. Thanks for the rematch against Randy. Drew, you're welcome, my friend. I didn't go the way. You'll have another opportunity. Don't you worry, Drew. Don't you worry. New logistics are available. We can now go to the Capital Wrestling Center. It is possible for us to do that. Ensure that Lacey Evans cuts a promo this week. Well, she can't be any worse than the other ones who's been cutting promos. So that will do that. She's good on the mic too. Let's do an opener then. With people that we haven't used yet. Jinder Mahal. And so Akira's already in a tag, isn't he? Ah, so we don't actually need to do that. 1-on-1. We do that with interference. With Drew. Why would he run in on... No, what am I thinking? Sorry. You go up against... So they're both bruisers. We're kind of taking a risk here. And you have Randy going in on him. Might just have to do that, you know. We might just have to do that. Can we tag team the women? Or is that going to cause us to do like a stupid different rivalry? Which you don't really need. Let's find out. I keep forgetting as well, Shotzi's a bad girl. Which makes no sense to me. It really doesn't. But okay. That will do then. That can go in the middle. And the main event. Do we just keep spamming the same tag match? I tell you, well, actually, we are, to be fair, short of a good guy. We are short of a good guy. Is there anybody that's permanent? Chad Gable is... Why is Chad Gable a heel? Am I missing something? Why are all these people weird stuff? Which I don't expect to see. So, Funny enough, the only good guy there is Edge. We joined at the wrong time, I guess. For now, let's not worry about it. Drew McIntyre gets run in on by Jinder Mahal. We've got a tag team in the women's division. Let's go Walter versus Kofi. Go Extreme Rules. Do we go a little bit all out? Let's just do tables for now. Now, the only downside that I dislike about this thing is I could do another self promo with Nakamura. Akira Tozawa. There we go. Is they start like singles rivalries as well as the tag rivalries, and I just think it's so stupid why it does that. I don't quite get why it does that. So we get to veto star from this one once we fulfilled this, which is quite good to be fair. So show logistics, we're sticking with the Capital Wrestling Center, which is good because it gives you higher ticket prices and a bigger attendance. We just got to make sure that we keep doing good matches and bringing people in. Okay, I'm worried about this opener because of the styles clash between the two. It's a mediocre match. A self-promo is a good promo. Well done, Lacey Evans. Trips there, giving us a bit of advantage. This is probably going to be more now. It was. It's an okay. See, new rivalry again. It's a tag rivalry. We don't need the tag rivalry. Call out only got an okay. The main event, Walter versus Kofi. Is it going to start a new rivalry? See, it starts. They already have a rivalry. It's a tag rivalry. It doesn't need another one. They're just spamming the same thing. They literally are spamming the same thing. We should just do that. Look at that! What? How are they getting 2 4-star matches? We need to pull our finger out here. We are one good guy short. But we need to pull our finger out here. We're dropping off already. And if I remember rightly, we are, what, 2 weeks away? Or 1 week away from TLC. We can veto stars for TLC. Really screw them over. Okay. 30,000 away now. 1 week until WrestleMania. Good. You're not going to like this, but Jinder Mahal, Bianca Belair, and Carmella can take part in your show this week. Sorry about that. There's a T missing from this. That's not right, is it? Just to note now that Drew McIntyre has a stamina level below 40. He's vulnerable. That's fine. We can just use Randy to call him out. We just won't use him. You don't seem to realise this, Sonya, but I'm a bit of a master on the mic. Are you? I want to make my mark in a promo during tonight's show. I like it. Listen, I need to wipe that smug smile off Ripley's face after that loss. I want to fight her again within the next 2 weeks. I like it, Shotzi. Let's just do that as the opener. Shotzi Blackheart. Although she's only a cruiser. We'll do a tables match. Won't do it for the title. But what we will do is... Oh, so we can't use Carmella. So we won't do a run-in. We won't do a run-in. So what we wanted to do was a call-out Randy Orton calling out Drew McIntyre. Yes. And we wanted to do self-promo with Kofi. Because he asked for it. Now let's take a look. We've got new stuff available again. We don't have... So we can bring in money, because we're actually starting to make quite a lot of money now. So if we have decent... Oh, hello, Ray. Only 5 weeks, though. Permanents are better if we can get some good permanents. Like Peyton Royce as a permanent's fantastic, because she's also a fighter, which is very good. Charlotte Flair's permanent, but a specialist? I mean, she's great, don't get me wrong. Popularity's good. Permanent, here we go. 1 out of 5 on the mic. Trent as a fighter is not a bad shout. I think we signed Peyton. Permanent Peyton is what they should actually call her. I think we give it another week, but we seriously need to find a permanent babyface. There's a lot of 10 weeks. Like Batista would be great, to be fair. That's not a bad shout. Really good stamina too. Okay. Hold off for the time being. Hold off, because what we could do is another women's match in the mid-card. Oh. Because we're missing those 3, we're very restricted. Very restricted to what we can do. Is this going to be a completely duff week? I mean, the main event can be quite an easy one. And it's gonna be... It's probably better. Yeah, it's better to do that because they've got that going on. What's the commissioner goal? Have at least one Extreme Rules match. Oh. Oh, I'll check what it is first. To the Moon. We've got to get that. That's really good. To the Moon is one of the best rewards that you can get. So 100% we need to meet the commissioner goal. That's a very good one to meet the commissioner goal. Now, the mid-card match, we don't have a lot of options at all. In fact, we're really struggling because of the babyface situation, because we, at the minute, we can't really use. We get rid of this. We can give him another promo another time. They're going to want a tag team. Show quality is not going to be good because they're going to want another tag team. Okay. Gunther as a bruiser. It's so cheap, it almost doesn't matter. Is the way I've got to look at it. It just almost doesn't matter because he's so cheap. Nakamura versus Gunther McGirder. It's a horrendous name. It's so cheap it almost doesn't matter. Then the promo can still be Kofi Kingston. No, it can't. It can't. Because we need to have a tag team, else they will kick off. That's the trouble. And then in this slot, so we've only got Drew McIntyre, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce. We go with Lacey Evans, and we can do a call out. Yeah, that'll do. We're going to have to do that. We're quite restricted to what we can do. Show logistics, yeah. We'll work on this later on. Like, because this, actually, we might as well buy now because we're going to use it soon anyway. But the booking cost of it is another 15 grand. So we won't bother using that yet. Because it's quite an expensive week already. So, we just signed Peyton Royce. We didn't even use her. Hilarious. But she's a means to an end at another time, I guess. It's an okay match to start off. That's good. Rivalry call out. Excellent. The rivalry grows and continues. That's fantastic. This is a good matchup, so it might be alright. But it's just the fact that he's a jobber It's a disappointing, and they got. I don't want a rivalry between them. That's hilarious, though. An okay call out, but the main event, an Extreme Rules match to save the show, almost pretty much. Big E and Kofi. It's a 4-star match. Lovely. That's very good. So their tag match is the exact same thing again in the main event. They're just spamming that main event, and it's getting them good scores every single time. Yeah, they matched our 4. They stuffed us in the mid-card section, but we had a jobber there, so what do you expect? We gained 70,000, we gained 57,000, but we got the To The Moon. 78,000, and they gained 54,000. Okay. So, hey Deville, just want to let you know that I plan on taking Raw to the top. Oh, we love getting this message. Did that promise for Kofi to do a promo was in a few weeks' time, wasn't it? It wasn't like right away. Rhea versus Shotzi, a bit of a mismatch. Oh, get out. I know what I'm doing. Oh, for God's sake. I didn't realise it was immediately. You had me benched for a while. Sure. Okay, we go to WrestleMania. Who are the... Okay. Samoa Joe permanent. Huge. Adrian Buck is a good one too. I've seen this one before. He's one of the best jobbers that you can get, and he's a 3-star. For 50,000. It's huge. And he's a fighter. You tag him up and you're laughing. But do I just go with Samoa Joe because it is Samoa Joe? I'm silly if I don't. So good on the promo mic as well. We can't, in fact, because of the budget. Okay, rest your current champions. Well, I'm not doing that, am I? Oh, I didn't use the... What would I get from that? Pre-match physio. That's fine anyway. Let's use it To The Moon. We could use it on Adrian Buck. No. I forgot to do the Vito Star. So these are all the people that we can do the To The Moon to. Lacey Evans is one that makes most sense to me. Because she's fighting Belair, who's the champion. To the Moon. Yeah. Okay. When we start making some more money, which will be probably as from this week. Because when you start doing this one here every single time, you start making quite a lot of money. So the opening match. Oh, it's Carmella, isn't it? It's Carmella, that's... Oh, for God's sake. I'm getting myself all confused here. With the rivalries that we have going on. Okay, never mind. This is going to happen anyway. We get a branded thing for that. We can do a tag team match. Can you be... We can't do that. We can't do that. We're going to have to do... I'm getting myself so confused here. Right. Promise Lacey a match this week. I'm going to have to give her one. But she has got a rivalry going on, so that does make sense, to be fair. We'll go tables match as well. If I'm honest, the tag team match is probably going to make the most sense to go at the beginning. Because then the main event is obviously going to be Randy versus Drew. Are we actually just going to do tables matches for every single one? I think so. It would be very stupid not to. We could do charity there. Peyton Royce doing a charity. That makes sense. Could Jinder Mahal call somebody out? He does have the ability to call somebody out. Is there a face that he could call out? There isn't, really. Talk about yourself, Jinder. Talk about yourself. 2 self-promos, 1 charity. It's not the best. Granted. I'm going to do the stage building crew for this one. Yeah. Right. It's a very expensive show, but I still think we're going to make a lot of money back. Come on. Boom. That should slap. That should absolutely slap. There we go. An amazing rivalry. Level 3 now. Okay, promo. Good. Lacey Evans is the winner in her match. Not bad. I forgot that it's Rhea Ripley that's the champion and not Bianca Belair. Charity, it's a good promo. Thank you very much, Peyton. Rhea Ripley versus Carmella. In a tables match. Carmella is now the champion. And it grew. Well, this main event has really got to do something now because that was an amazing match. So this has got to do something. I'm sure it will. Surely this has got to get 4-star. Drew's the new champion. It's a classic. Come on, let's go. Right. That's very good. Let's simulate their show. What a shock their tag match there starts off. Oh, we win. Yes, let's go. They didn't even have a title match. Makes no sense. It's a very weird booking. It's a very weird booking, but we 219,000 fans. I would not be surprised now if we actually overtake them. 219,000, we need about 40,000 more. 183. Ooh, that should be close. Oh, they're still ranked number 1. Yeah, only by 4,000. Right on your ass. Not happy about losing my championship last week. As a former champion, I'm enacting my rematch clause. I want a championship match against Drew McIntyre. Nobody else get a title shot before me. That seems reasonable. Good. Hey, son, listen, I'm sick and wet. Oh, Ivar, I'm sorry, mate, but I don't really want you. Can I see him? What is he? So he's a giant. He plays face. His popularity is only 48. No, thank you. If you were still called War Raiders, maybe. Maybe. So this is how I win a lot of money. You do Thunderdome every single time. It's no secret. If you just do Thunderdome, you should get a lot. Book your least popular available star for a match this week. Hellspa 3. I don't really need that. Let's see the free agents. Do we have a good... Because 10 week now is basically permanent. 10 week is permanent. Because it's 10 weeks until WrestleMania. We've got a cruiser there. That's about it. Dakota Kai's a very good shout. Or we go to the Legends and take a look who's there. Now, 10 weeks to get Stone Cold. We could go Scott Hall. After the recent news of Scott Hall We could go Scott Hall, but it's only a 5-week one with Scott Hall. Jim the Anvil, their popularity's not great. You might, if you're going to go for a legend, you might as well go for a good one, which had decent popularity. Maybe we wait another week for them. The power cards, should we veto their stars now? So next week they can't use the most popular. Usually I would save it, but I always forget. I always forget. So, right now, our champion is Drew. We've got a level 3 rivalry with Randy. Once that gets to level 4, you only have one more payoff, and then that is it. And we need to build another payoff for WrestleMania. So we need it to happen quick. So, to be honest, we need to have them have a match again. Are we promising that match right now? Promise Randy an exclusive title rematch against Drew. We haven't. It's not right now. So, I'm going to do a call out, and it's going to be Randy. Randy's going to call out Drew. Because they need the stamina. Yeah. Now, the main event can be our incredible tag team, which we always love right now. Because this is also level 3, and we only need one more payoff. And then that is it. Once that is it, we can release a few people and bring in some more. Yes. Okay. So Carmella has won her title back. Well, won the title against Rhea Ripley. So what we could do is Rhea versus Peyton Royce. Ah, here we go. And Carmella runs in. Peyton gets a match. Isn't that lovely how that's worked out? Okay. Nakamura and Jinder can go up against McGurder. I was gonna suggest resting him still. Fighter Bruiser. Bruiser goes against a fighter. Bruiser. So we need a babyface fighter, really. That's what we need, is a babyface fighter in the men's division, but we don't have one right now. Yes, we do. Yes, we do have a babyface fighter. Or we go with Road Dogg for the next 5 weeks. Is Jim Anvil really a specialist? Like, surely he should be a giant or a bruiser. Kind of makes no sense to me. Oh, do I just go with Stone Cold? What's Randy? Because if I go Stone Cold, he's got to be in the main event. Randy's a fighter, so no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, we just keep it as a normal match then. Against McGurder. We'll just do that. We actually get the commissioner goal from that too. And then Bianca Belair can maybe talk about herself. Or can call out Lacey Evans. That makes more sense. Okay. Is this show trash? It's not that bad, actually. We're gonna start getting some money back now, using the Thunderdome each time. That brings you in a little bit more money. Okay. Hopefully the run-in saves this. Good match. Decent. Level 4. Oh, level 4 means the payoff. The next match should be the payoff. That's also a level 4. That's another payoff. Okay. Nakamura versus Gunther. Mediocre. It's growing, though. Okay, goes to level 2. Maybe this takes it to level 4. It is an amazing match. There it is, level 4. Right, they stopped doing that tag team, which was quite funny. Now they've actually started using Ivar. Even funnier. Okay. Did we win? I think we did. Yeah, we did. This is it. This is where you start trying to take over a little bit more. We gain 50,000. They get, and 160. See, 160 profit, that is. So we got 160,000 more than what we did at the start. And how much are they gaining? 78. So you're almost doubling your money. We got 500,000 now. This is where we can be clever. I think you should put me in a match with Big E. Trust me on this. You're both bruisers. No. Listen, I'm not feeling 100% physically. I don't mind pain, but I don't want serious injury. That's absolutely fine. Take a week off at the health spa. So, what superstar training? Trains one of your emerging talents to become a permanent senior superstar for your brand. See, we could do one of them if we got one of the free agents for a while. Roman Reigns is on there. Stupid, isn't it? How he's just on there like that. Just like, hello. Okay. Every time you go on this, it's just nobody that's that good. Although Xavier Woods, you could turn him. Using the power card. Right, that's how it works. You can only use it on... Oh, that's annoying. I guess you could just keep signing him. So that's not too bad. You gain more fans through that one, but we don't have to worry about that just yet. Legends. The Rock for 9 weeks, but he's a specialist. Steve is still there. Reza Ramon for 9 weeks. Quite like the idea of Booker T. So I think, right, because we've got a few payoffs to do now, because we've got a level 4 with Walter, Tozawa, Kingston, and Big E, and a level 4. We've got 3 level 4s now. We've done very well, so this could be a payoff week. In fact, we'll say 1 payoff because we're not going to do the Big E match, are we? He's busy for 1 week. So we could do the payoff between Drew and Randy, and the payoff between the women's match in the main event, or the opener. That makes sense. This will be the payoff. Hell in a Cell. Or just a TLC. We'll just do TLC. But this will be the payoff. You can almost guarantee who wins because of the interference, but we won't. Okay, mid-card. Now that we've got Xavier Woods, we could use him in some way. Oh, Xavier Woods versus Jinder Mahal would be decent. That actually gives them something to do. Okay, promo. Kofi, you said about your promo was very good. Let's hear it. Let's hear your promo. And should we have him talk about Magurda? Or Bianca talking about Lacey Evans? That makes more sense. Yeah. What was our GM thing? Do not put Drew McIntyre in a match this week. Only gets pre-match physio. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. I'm not too worried about that at all. We could do that just by not using them. That's probably the best way for that. Okay. This should be the payoff. This should end the rivalry now. It's a classic. It doesn't say anything about the rivalry, but I've got a feeling that's what happens when you do that. And okay, really. Let's see how these two do against each other in the tables. It's a good match. Didn't start a rivalry too. That's good. Because I don't necessarily know what I want to do yet. Call out. It's an okay. Turns it into a level 3 rivalry. And this should also be the payoff. In a TLC match. Randy wins. In another classic. We're putting on 2 classics here. Love it. Okay. We should win. Oh my god. How good did Raw do this week? Wow. They did a Hell in a Cell. That's why. How are they not getting injured? Literally haven't seen a card where Naomi hasn't fought on it yet. But again, we gain 143. We got a lot of money again. Because we're clever with it. And we've gone number 1. Let's go. We've gone to level 1. Ranked number 2. We've started overtake. Only just. Only by a couple of hundred. But still, we're there. That's the main thing. It's good money. You won't see... Your fans want to see great matches, but they also want a show with a lot of variety in its fights. Oh, you're going to tell me that I should have had a tag match? I didn't have anybody there. Thanks for the title rematch. You're welcome, Randy. You won it, mate. And your new champion once again. Good to have the title back in my hands. Thanks again for the rematch, boss. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Xavier Woods. I've been talking to Drew a lot lately, and he's had a great idea. We should tag team. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Mainly because... So they still have a match? What? I'm so confused how this payoff situation works. Rivalry start at level 1 and max out at level 4. The higher the rivalry, higher your match will be rated. But be aware that level 4 rivalries can only end at a pay-per-view. Oh... So try to book your big conclusions then. If you let a level 4 rivalry carry on for too long, fans may get tired of it and match ratings will reflect in that. Oh, okay. Okay. Now, I need to give them both a rest. Because they are shot. Stamina-wise, Randy Orton's at 14. So really, I need to wait to the next pay-per-view before I actually get anything done. Which I didn't know about, which is actually quite annoying. So does that mean I need to start signing people to take on the next lot? Because I'll happily do that. Because in all honesty, Sheamus is a bruiser. Do I have babyface fighters? Oh, look at that. Look who I have here. A babyface fighter. That makes sense. Ultimate Warrior. If I was to sign Batista as a bruiser, who do I have as a heel fighter? Randy Orton. Could I get that rivalry up within 5 weeks? Randy Orton versus Batista. I mean, it makes sense. I love the fact you can have Vince McMahon as a fighter. Quite hilarious. You got the money, Luke. Let's do it. Have fun. Okay. So we are, what, 1 week away? Do we have any... What's the thing? Schedule a run-in on your most popular available star this week. Oh, I can't. It's only a contract negotiation, though. That's fine. Add 2 weeks to free agent's contract negotiation. That could be. Oh, hello. There we go. Look. He's got 4 weeks remaining, too. Oh. That takes him to WrestleMania, I think. $18 more stamina this week. They'll be busy this week and be unable to be booked for this week's show. If I get that, does that mean if I put that on Randy Orton, he's not available for this show, which means my now most popular superstar will be somebody different. And the commissioner goal is met. Look at this. Genius. Welcome, Batista. Big E's got a lot of stamina left, so we might as well do this. I like that match too. Then for the main event, what do we have? Oh, we got Lacey Evans and Belair. Ah, that's annoying. Do I have anybody else? All fighters. What do I need? Sorry. So I need somebody to go up against Carmella, who's a fighter. Dana Brooke. For 45k. A bruiser. Perfect. I'll splash a little bit of cash, but we're going to make it back. It's for the good of the show. That's what I got to think. It's for the good of the show. It's for the good of the show. Because then in the main event, we do Bianca Belair versus Lacey Evans. in an Extreme Rules match. That's your main event right there. We don't do anything with Drew McIntyre. We let him be. Hey man, you wanted a promo. You get yourself a promo. You wanted a promo, you get yourself a promo. It might be late, but you wanted a promo. That makes sense to me. Come on. Come on, Dana. Welcome, by the way. Good match. Thank you, Dana. Thank you. That's all I ask. Big Batista. Boom. Promo +4. Love that. Okay. Come on then, Biggie. What I'm hoping is this doesn't now start another rivalry. It shouldn't do. It didn't. That's good. That's exactly what I needed it to do. Promo effect. A new rivalry? It doesn't need to be a new rivalry. It really didn't. Although it could be. It could definitely be. Bruiser and a fighter in the main event. It's Bianca Belair versus Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans is your winner. In a great match. Level 4 rivalry now. Oh, how far away are we now? Bloody, how did they do that? They're coming back at me. And I didn't see it coming. We're back down to number 2. We need to be careful. Roderick Strong is our champion, though. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's not champion material, though, is he? I'm really psyched for this upcoming pay-per-view. Can't wait to put on a great show for the crowd. Okay. Feels good, to be honest. Wouldn't you agree? I feel like SmackDown is the best brand around, and me, I'm the best superstar around. I like it, Carmella. This journey's been amazing, but at times it feels like I'm getting lost in the crowd. I know WWE Universe loves me, though. How do you feel about my impact on SmackDown? I'm not going to show any special treatment. Decreases your morale. Don't you worry, I've got something right up my sleeve for that. How do I see morale again? Oh god, like Rhea Ripley needs to go to the spa. She seriously does. What is her morale? 14. Out of what? Is what I'm quite curious with. So, after this, Batista then goes up against Randy Orton. That's our main event for WrestleMania. Yeah. So we're 7 weeks away from WrestleMania. According to what we have here. Power cards. We still got that up our sleeve. This one, it's almost like we're going to throw this one away, kind of. Because stamina-wise, we can't use Carmella, we can't use Rhea Ripley. McCurder's going to run in on him. How hilarious is that? Walter and Tozawa are fine. It's a level 4 rivalry, but we kind of just have to do it. Ensure that Carmella fights this week. Can't do it. House Bath 3, though. Oh. Title's on the line for it too. Sheamus calls out Xavier Woods. And then self-promo. So there's a few of these guys that we're not even going to use. Randy Orton. Nah, calls out. It would be silly not to. Okay, actually, this is not actually a bad show. Who's available on the Legends? Taker. Oh, wow. Some interesting ones. His popularity is already 69. It's huge. Okay. Expects to make... Bianca Belair expects to make an appearance at the upcoming pay-per-view. Yeah, you will. I think. Xavier Woods wants to partner with Drew McIntyre in a tag within the next 3 weeks. We've got 2 weeks left of that. We can't actually do that because Drew... We're going to have to fob him off from that. Which is because we can't use Drew. Okay. Batista versus King Nakamura. Batista wins because McGurk come out. It's a great match though. Sheamus versus Xavier. Weak promo. Oh dear. New rivalry though. Started off a new rivalry, but still. Mid-card. Here we go. This should have been actually at the start. It's a great match. That should be at the main event, sorry. Because I don't think this is going to do as well. Carmella might get injured from this. It's another great match. We've got 3 great matches there. I don't think she got injured either. Look at that. We did amazing. We're really consistent. Alright, that's decent. 33,000. Extra fans. 192 profit. And we gain the health spa. Boo. Jackpot. Okay. Would they get 26,000? We should go number 1. We haven't done so. How are they beating us that much in fans? I'm unsure about that. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just a reminder to ensure the opening match and your main event are both stronger. They were all exactly the same. I literally cannot help that. Bad enough crap working at SmackDown has been a complete joke. You refuse to pay me any loyalty bonus, but nothing else cuts it. The only way you convince me to stay is with a 100k bonus. Wow. You're literally my champion at the minute. I'm going to give you it. Major increase. Well, I would be. Batista cheated me in that match. I want a rematch within the next 2 weeks. Okay. That could be quite a good thing, to be fair, but still. Okay. We've got the TLC. Let's go with a good road crew. We've got the money now. Commercial campaign. God, we're spending a lot. But it's probably worth it. Roman Reigns is still there. Montez Ford. I haven't seen him on this before. Adrian Buck's back. In all honesty, he's really good. For 20,000, I'm just going to sign him. It's 20,000. It's hardly anything. You didn't even have to use him. X-Pac's on that one. Stone Cold's back. It just gives you another option of doing like a match. So he wants to be partnered with Drew this week. You kind of can. Okay. Schedule running on one of your champions this week. We get free advertising booking from that, which we're actually going to use one now. We save some money. Okay. Send the chosen superstar to a slot spa to recover 80 more stamina this week. They'll be busy this week and been able to be booked for this week's show. We don't want to do that. Let's raise morale, though. It would have been ideal to do that before, but we didn't really know, did we? We didn't know that was coming. So that's good because that usually would cost us quite a lot, but we don't have to worry about that. So the optional goal, book 2 superstars with a plus 65 popularity on different promo types. Reward, book superstars with plus 3 star power, gain 2 plus popularity. Nah, that's not worth it. Unless they're not actually in a match, but we'll see. Alright, so Drew McIntyre, it's going to be TLC because that is the main thing. Did say, didn't it? Okay. This could be the tag match because I feel like that's done quite well. Then in the mid-card, we've got Ripley versus Carmella. They are both really struggling. We'll keep it as a normal match. It is a title match. We'll leave it at that. And then finally, we've got Lacey Evans versus Bianca Belair. Their stamina is really high, so we can also do a TLC match on that one. And that's really good. Plus 62. Oh, we only need one more. And we would have got that bonus. Never mind. Okay. Let's do Xavier Woods calls out Sheamus. And do we have anything else? Not really. So what we might just do then is do a self promo. Adrian Buck self promo wouldn't be a bad idea. Peyton Royce. Kind of want to do that because I want to do a tag team with the women's. Okay. Show logistics. We've done that. We don't have to worry about that. Don't have to do any of that. What's too extreme? One randomly books Extreme Rules match on your show will receive a higher than normal rating. We don't have to worry about that. Let's... yeah. This is it. Second to last pay-per-view. Here we go. Big E Kofi. Akira Tozawa Walter. The payoff. The end of the rivalry. It's a classic. Rivalry complete. Perfect. Nakamura. Good. Our mid-card match. This also ends a rivalry. Boom. Carmella wins. A classic again. Holy crap. Excellent. Rivalry grows. Good. Leads on to WrestleMania. Mid-card match. Lacey Evans, Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair wins. It's another classic. Oh, we get 4 classics. Promo effect plus 4. Yes, Payan. I knew I could rely on you. But yes. One-on-one. Batista running in on Randy. Randy Orton wins by disqualification. He keeps the title belt. He gets a classic as well. Wow. I'm quite surprised none of them got 5-star. I must admit. They can't beat that. No. Every single match is a 4.5. What do they even have? Naomi, like, they did really well. They put up a good pay-per-view. But it wasn't as good as ours. Unfortunately for you, it wasn't as good as ours. We gained 208,000 fans from that, and we gained $73,000 from the show alone. Free advertising booking, which we can use for WrestleMania. Lovely stuff. They only gained 146. Oh, we have slapped. Our fans, we have slapped. Oh, we're nearly 50,000 fans above them now. That's huge. 4 weeks until WrestleMania. Fans getting a little tired of Randy Orton versus McIntyre. We paid it off. What happened to booking? Yeah, it didn't happen, mate. Yep. Whoops. I've been putting a lot of work and a title shot. What do you think about it? Yeah, you're right. Because we can give him a title shot and put Batista running. So why is there no payoff there? How do you end a rivalry then? Because I just want to do this as a rivalry now. I want that to be the new rivalry. Main event. Our level 2 Sheamus versus Xavier Woods in a tables match. Now, actually, let's take a look at this, because if we do big stadium, 100k to unlock. You gain hell of a lot. But 2 level 3 or higher rivalries during a pay-per-view show. Book superstars with +2 star power, gain 2 popularity. Could do it for WrestleMania. So you gain 6,000 fans from that. Book 2 superstars +2 on different promos. Yeah, that's what we looked at last time, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Free agents, just in case we have anybody that gives us a good option. Samoa Joe again. For the 5 weeks. With 90 stamina. Because if you take a look at our roster, who do we have as bruisers on the bad side? Jinder Mahal. Sheamus. Yeah. I could do Jinder Mahal versus Samoa Joe. His popularity is really bad, though. Like, we kind of want to mix it around a little bit. What I'm thinking, actually, is Kofi Kingston versus Walter is a level 1. So we carry on with that. What we do is actually do a call out. Walter good on the mic? No, Kofi is, though, isn't he? Bragged about it. I'm class on the mic. Fighter, bruiser. Okay. Hold on, who's our champion? Carmella. Carmella's injured for 1 week. Ah, that's a point. Carmella will be busy this week being able from 3 to 21. Yeah. Special promotion. Ensures that you retain most of your fans this week. Oh, we get that anyway. We get that anyway. Okay, we do something different then. So I think... yeah. I thought Peyton Royce's popularity was a lot higher than that. This is what we do. That's our new tag team going forward. Perfect match against each other on both sides. All we have to worry about is Bianca's injury. But yeah, that's what we do going forward. So then we will have Randy versus Batista. Hopefully. I really don't get why that didn't end on the level 4. I'm very confused by that. And then Biggie Nakamura would be great if we could get that to work. But I don't understand the... I've got an idea. If I get rid of Drew, it will get rid of the rivalry. There we go. Same with Gunter. Can't release him. Damn. Well, we still do it. So, that can be our new partnerships going forward. No, because they're already level 2. I was going to tag them, but because of that stupid rivalry thing where it starts new rivalries, there's just no point. We got all of the New Day in 3 singles. All 3 singles. Okay. We'll do that. Right. It's very underwhelming WrestleMania if you look at who we're pairing up against. Good. And it's a new rivalry. Decent. That can build towards WrestleMania. Call out. Good. Rivalry grows level 2. That should be at level 4 by the time it gets to WrestleMania. Biggie, King Nakamura. Start a new rivalry? It doesn't. That's the trouble. It doesn't start new rivalries like that. New rivalry, good. There we go. Promo effect was decent. And then Sheamus versus Xavier Woods. Ding, ding, ding. Level 3. Already. It's already a level 3. So they're basically just starting off, aren't they? But whoa! How have they done that? Just chuck a Hell in a Cell in the opener. Oh, they're coming back hard. We only gained 5,000. Look at the profit we made, though. Jesus. We can start balling out on the shows. I mean, they're still ranked number 2. They're still quite far behind us. But still. My contract's up the next week. Be interested in staying. It will cost 30k. How about 21k? What happened to my rematch with Batista? Whoops. Not feeling 100% physical. I don't mind pain, but I don't want serious injury. That's fine. Get some 2 weeks off. We've got WrestleMania coming up, girl. And you want to take 2 weeks off? Jesus. Big open stadium, 150,000 it is to unlock that. 50,000 seater stadium. Oh, that's good for WrestleMania, isn't it? We'll open that for WrestleMania. It costs 100,000 just to book it. Jesus Christ. We can start doing a little bit more on each show, though. because we are getting quite a lot. Schedule run-in on one of your champions gets a health spa. I don't really need a health spa now. Let's use that. So, releasing him should release Nakamura. It does. Now, Kingston Walter is a level 2. We've got too many singles going on. I need to plan. So, Nakamura and Big E will be 1. Xavier and Sheamus will be 2. Batista and Orton will be 3. I only get 4 matches, so I'm gonna have to tag them up. So the level 2 that we've built with Walter and Kingston, we're now gonna have to look at tag with Big E. Yeah. Fighter. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing now. Call the cruisers at the top. Austin, we could have done with you a long time ago. Could have done with you a long time ago. Right. So Bianca Belair is back. Evans and Royce. Ripley is taking 2 weeks off, right? We don't have Ripley. We do have Ripley. Who is else taking 2 weeks off? I thought it was Ripley. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. I got it. I got it. Don't worry. Don't panic. Don't panic. Nakamura. Sheamus. Is that going to be Sheamus? Big E and Kofi. It's not going to be, is it? Nakamura is going to be up against Big E. Sheamus is going to be up. No, Sheamus is against Xavier Woods right now. So no, that's wrong. That's not who I want there. It's Walter who I want there. That's correct. Then it's Kingston and Big E. That's better. We'll do a little tables match for that. In fact, no. We'll just do a normal match for that. Schedule a run-in on one of your champions this week. House Bar 3. Run-in on the champion. Carmella has nothing right now, by the way, which does worry me. I almost need to get the belt off her. Do I? Not really. Not really. Just might not even have a title match at Mania. Which I'm alright with. Okay, call out then. Is that. And a self promo. of Bianca Belair because her stamina's okay, whereas Ripley's isn't. That makes more sense. That's better. Show logistics. Yep. That was hard. That was hard. We need to plan towards Mania now, and it's hard. So I've promised her 2 weeks of rest. So I need to make sure I don't use Ripley for 2 weeks. It's gonna be really hard for. Okay. For building that rivalry, it's gonna suck, but all right. Level 1. Rivalry grows. Level 4. Rivalry grows. Batista and Orton, level 2. It's a dull match, though. Ugh. Wow, +5. Go on, Bianca. Giant and Fire, Bruiser and a Cruiser. This should do well. New rivalry, please. New rivalry. There we go. Level 1. It's a good match, too. Right. I think they're going to do a lot better. They are. They're 3 stars all round. As we're heading towards Mania. Look how much money we're getting from this. Now, the good thing is 2 weeks to Mania. So 1, 2, then 3. So I've got 3. My contract is up next week. Oh dear. See to it. Only 43k. That's good. I also thought it was okay to match up rule break. Oh, that's why. Completely forgot. Hey Sonya, I don't know if you know this, but I love being a certain match. Extreme Rules. It took you this long to tell me that. You got it. You'll get one. Proposition for you, how about you and I have ourselves a little partnership? So, I've mucked this up before. The fans will love it, I'll love it. What else can you ask for? So how about book me in a match and be in my corner? So putting yourself in the corner is a tricky one. Rest your current champions. Free crew booking. Ooh. I'm going to have to rest them next week. Well, they're both right for stamina. They're doing hell of a well for stamina. But Extreme Rules is only available in the normal match type. Oh. I was trying to see who's who. Right, morale-wise. I guess. Just checking. Nope. Buddy Murphy's quite an interesting one. But he's a specialist, which is a bit strange. Power cards. Do I have anything to use? Send the chosen superstar to a top spot. They will be busy this week and unable to be booked. That is what I want to use for Rhea Ripley because I can't use it anyway, so she'll come back fully healed. Forged in Fire. One randomly booked Hell in a Cell match on your show will receive higher than normal rating. Yes. That's perfect for WrestleMania. Oh. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't. Didn't confirm it. Yes. But I'm at the point now. Alright, yeah, Orton and... So these two are okay now. Oh, what's the title match? Free Rug... Oh. Just do another call out then. If I'm not booking him, just do another call out. Woods and Sheamus are at a level 4, so I can't really do that. So I'm going to have to do another call out for that. And Woods is so good on the mic. So that's okay for that. I've got a tag in the main event. Might as well just put these two together and just build up another rivalry, but without really needing to do anything. Make it a title match. And then... yeah. I mean, they're in a tag against each other. I just don't get why it never does it. Yeah, I don't get why, if they're in a tag match, they have and they're in a tag rivalry, why, when they have a singles match against them, does it not do anything? To me, that makes no sense. Dana Brooke is now the new champ. In a great match. Well, I beg to differ. But okay. Excellent. The rivalry grows again. I don't think... Have they had a match against each other yet? I don't even think they've had a match. But still, it's working. I think I failed the thing because I used the champion as well, which I forgot about. Completely forgot about that. Never mind. Another great match. Tag rivalry up to level 2. Good. Can we get that up to level 4 by Mania? That's the big aim. Ooh, they beat us just. Carmella's injury looked bad. Carmella's out. They only gained 7,000. What did we gain? 6,000. So they're not really catching us. We're 40,000 ahead. It's all down to the last 2 weeks. Yeah. Cool. Whatever. Giving you a health spa power card. Alright. What happened to my title shot? Oh, fuck's sake. Did I not do that right either? Promised Walter you'd interfere in a match on his behalf. I didn't do that right. I went on the wrong one. Shit. Schedule running this week. Double cost. Oh, that'll be huge for them. I'm getting this so wrong, it's unbelievable. I'm booking the big open stadium, by the way, because we haven't got a lot of... We've only got 2 weeks left. And we got so much money, it's unbelievable, so we might as well. In fact... It costs us that much to unlock. How much to book? Movie deals. Oh. Industry-leading light 3D effects and pyro. We are literally going all out for the last few weeks. Look how much this show's going to cost. Ridiculous. We might as well. It's WrestleMania in 2 weeks. Just in case, I think we... Yeah, because that'll be in 225. Just in case, I don't want to like blow all my money and then not have enough to actually use it at WrestleMania, because that would be quite hilarious, wouldn't it? Health Spa. She's injured for 3 weeks. There's no point then. Who has low stamina? Kofi has lowish stamina. Oh, we might as well use it on her. I guess she'll be back. Don't know why I'm looking at this. Liv Morgan's there. I literally have not seen Liv Morgan on this whole thing. I don't think for the whole time. Neither of Isaiah Swerve Scott. Just random people just every now and then pop up. But they're never there for the majority of the time. WrestleMania, I'm not even gonna have an Undertaker. Crazy. So the match there, we've got to get it to he wants to have an Extreme Rules, doesn't he? But I've got 2 weeks to interfere, so I need to interfere next week at Mania. But this is going to be an Extreme Rules. Alright. You asked for it. Sheamus runs in. So Ripley's back, and I need to make that at least a level 2. Can they call out each other? They actually can, which is quite hilarious. Alright, I'm curious to see how much the big stadium gets us. This show is costing us an absolute bomb.
1, 2, 3.
Amazing match. It's a level 3 rivalry going into Mania. It's a shame we couldn't make it a level 4. The call-out's now made it a level 4. Get in.
1, 2, 3.
Disappointing.
One, two, three.
Okay. So we've got 2 level 4s. We can make that. We can make both of them the Hell in a Cell. That's all we're gonna have to try and do. It just goes to show how much planning you need. That mid-card really ruined us. We're getting 23,000. We still make... Look how much money we made. Profit. Wow. And we got the double cost. That's mental. Well, here we are. Been watching the progress of SmackDown this season. You're putting up a better fight than I expected, but it won't last. And I expect to be at the top of the podium. I think I'm already there. Can't stand Team of Water. He's the reason why we keep losing our tag team matches, and I can't drill this into his thick skull. Let me prove the problem is on the team. Give me a singles match tonight, and I'll show him how it's done. I can't do that. This is something... No, but what I am going to do is make sure that you do win. See, if I got it right the first time, they wouldn't be worried about that. But I didn't. So this is going to be the level 4 Xavier Woods versus Sheamus for the Hell in a Cell. Yep. There's WrestleMania. We got the McMahons. We got all the bells and whistles. We got the power card. I don't know whether the double cost will count for this one or not. It might not count. Yeah, you can't use it because it's the last week. Stupid. I like how we got Adrian Buck, we didn't use him. So this is going to be the Orton Batista. That's also going to be Hell in a Cell. Title matches on the line. Boom. In the mid card, we've got this match with Nakamura. It's going to be a normal match because the GM interference is on Kofi. Yes. Then, is Carmella back yet? No, she's still injured. That's silly, isn't it? Oh well. Then we have this match. TLC. We've got one more match in between. For no reason whatsoever, Jinder Mahal versus Adrian Buck. He hasn't even debuted for us. And we're putting him in an Extreme Rules match. And why not even have a run-in on, yeah, Adrian Buck. Just for a laugh. That is hilarious. We'll do advertising, charity, advertising. We didn't even have enough wrestlers left. I tell you what, how much do we have? The show's only going to cost us this. Oh my god, this is what you need to do. So, five out of 5 promo, 21,000. This is genius. Sean's a 5 out of 5 promo. Macho Man's a 5 out of 5 promo. Hulk, he's a 5 out of 5 promo too. Just get these bad boys in. Because it's you, Scott Hall. Because it's you. We don't need you. It's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. You want to buy some things off Scott Hall? I would. We'll do a charity. Shawn Michaels. We need one more. This is genius. I am a genius. Rick, 5 out of 5. Woo! Let's do it. Let's do it. Calling all the legends. Look at that. What a show. Everything's at its highest. We can't use any more power cards. Got a run in. Let's go through it one more time. Xavier Woods versus Sheamus. It's the end. The mid-card rivalry. It's only a 2 out of 4. It will have to do. This rivalry, for no reason whatsoever, it's not even rivalry. A 3 out of 4 and a 4 out of 4. Look at those promos, though. I'm so excited. Yes. The show itself is costing $412,000. Here we go. Legendary. Gotta be. Yes. There's one legendary. Stone Cold on the self promo. It's an excellent. So yes, come on, Stone Cold. I need to sneeze. Oh god. Classic. Let's go. Love that. Scott Hall. Thank you, Scott. Jinder Mahal versus Adrian Buck. Adrian Buck wins in a mediocre match. Oh, we literally. Oh, we should have just used one of them in there. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Charity promo. Well done. Then we have this tag match. Why didn't I use a legendary person in that match, the mid-card match? Just because we didn't have rivalries. Made no sense. Legendary. Oh, amazing. Rivalry complete. Woo! Excellent promo. Then finally, the main event. The Hell in a Cell. Come on. Legendary. Legendary. Yes. 2 5-star matches. We got a King Booker come up as an achievement. You love to see it. Look at this trash. It's awful card. It's an awful card. I think we win. We do. We win WrestleMania. They had one big win over us in the mid-card, but that was it. And they used the Hell in a Cell in that area as well. We gained 316,000. They ain't beating that. They ain't beating that. We remain number 1. Let's go. Yeah, we slapped. 284,000 to their 2,166,000. We absolutely destroyed. We didn't even have the women's title match on the line in that last one. Just didn't even bother. Randy Orton still won though, which is amazing. I think he's been literally title holder for so long. But that was it. I had the sound off for this because it's the creator mode, so we just skip it, I guess. So it doesn't really matter. But there we go. We completed GM mode. That's the first time I completed it, by the way. I haven't actually got to the end yet, and I won it on hard mode. Not bad. Let me know if you want to see any more of these, because I quite enjoy doing them. I really like the MyGM mode. There could obviously be things that they could advance, but I'm still happy with the mode itself. We can use like custom rosters and stuff like that going forward, or maybe just challenges. If you have any challenges, let me know down in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.